Hello everyone, Bud here with Dependable Lawn Care. We're getting ready to do a leaf cleanup, so I just want to kind of take you guys along. We're getting close to the end of our leaf season, probably maybe a week worth of leaves left to clean up. So let me show you this one. This is one that we do every year. It's not as big as it looks, but it is a pretty good area. There's a wooden fence right there, and we go all the way to the end of that wooden fence. And of course, you know, all the front yard, the ditch along the road is kind of a bare in places. And then on this side, all the way down to the end of the wooden fence. It doesn't look like a lot of leaves, but you guys that do leaf cleanups, you know when you start blowing this stuff out around everything, it's like the leaves just multiply by 4 times. It's one of those properties where there just really isn't enough room to blow everything out without making the job more difficult. So what we do is we'll bag everything up first, everything that we can get to, and then we'll go around, blow out around the house and you know, along the fence. Now we don't go outside the fence, that's just that's unmaintained out there, so we'll clean up what we can along the fence, and then we'll go along the fence and blow everything back away from it, just to, you know, kind of keep the leaves off the fence. And then we've got the backyard, which it has some obstacles, but it's not terrible. So, and this is a dump on site. So we'll actually go through that gate, which I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. We'll actually go through that gate, and there's a farm road, basically, logging road, more or less. And we follow that back. Basically, we just kind of go in a half circle, and we go back there, and that's where we dump the leaves. They've got a particular spot for us to dump the leaves at, so we won't be cleaning up, you know, any of this out here. Just basically inside the perimeter fence, and, you know, as I said, around the house. So usually about the worst part of this, when it comes to the blowing out part, is all of this shrubbery that's along this back fence. And then the deck, because the way the deck is, it's kind of hard to get around it and under it and everything else. But anyway, let's get unloaded and get to work. bulk of the cleanup done. Now it's time to go around and blow everything out. I'm about froze. I'm not a big fan of cold weather, and it was just a few degrees above freezing when we got here. We've been here, let's see. We've been here about an hour and a half at this point. Of course, this is the longest part, really, is picking up the bulk of the leaves because everything fills up so fast. And the reason is because, you know, this is 3 months worth of leaves, wet, packed down. They're all thick, heavy, dense oak leaves. So I mean, you know, I was making about 40-50 feet at a time before my hopper was full on the PV18. Of course, Gage, using the PV13 in the backyard, I bet he probably wasn't going 20-30 feet before he was full. And then it takes a few minutes to run down to the pile, dump it, and come back. So anyway, we're gonna grab the Back Pack blowers, the Husqvarna 580 and 570, and get everything blown out. And then we'll do our final bag up, and we'll be done. Nice thing about the dump on site is you don't have to come back and vacuum anything up. Okay guys, so 35 minutes later, I guess, we've got everything blown out around the house. These ditches are a pain. This one's not too bad. The one behind me is not too bad because you can actually, you know, get your mower down there. But the one on that side, it's not how steep it is. It's how uneven the terrain is. You just can't get the mower on either one of those sides to bag leaves. At least you probably could to mow, but definitely not to bag. So anyways, everything's all blown out. So now it's time to go around and pick up what remains and finish this one up. pretty big pile, guys. It doesn't look very big on camera. I know how that always works out, but that's definitely enough leaves to easily have filled up my dump trailer at least once. So anyway, that was a 3-hour cleanup. This is a cleanup we do every year, but this year actually took less time, believe it or not, because we're running 2 baggers this year, and I think we're getting our leaf cleanups down a little better, you know, figuring out what works and what doesn't. If these leaves weren't wet, I think it would have gone even faster than that. But anyway, we're all done. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Get out there and make some money, and we'll catch you on the next one.